you ready to hear more about Snap Wolf's journey to find a mate? I want to hear more. All right, many long words. Listen, remember they were doing Toby Pig's parade, his greatest show in the forest. So here's what happened. Later that day, Snap and Ebony led the parade, and it was even better than anyone could have imagined. After it was over, of course, there was a lot of curiosity among the Saesku animal community over the presence of a pair of wolves who had come among them. The wild excitement lasted into the evening. Then it subsided into quiet conversation, to soft murmurs, and finally into distant sound of slumber. But not for Snap. It was different. Finding Ebony had brought the bewildering world into focus for him. He looked at Ebony's sleek, shiny coat. She was beautiful. The most beautiful wolf he had ever seen. For a long while he gazed at Ebony sleeping peacefully before him. Tomorrow and every day after that would be a new adventure for him. Finally, he carefully crawled out of the cave and into the damp air. He climbed onto a pile of rocks next to the cave entrance. He howled into the night, but this time his tone was different. It was the elongated woof, woof, woo, no longer had the tone of a lonely wolf. He sat on his haunches for a long while, thinking about Imnaha. He thought about how far he had come. He was sure the Imnaha pack would be astonished at all that had happened to him, but he felt sure that his father would approve of him settling in the Saesku Mountains, even among coyotes and other strangers. He called again into the night. He listened for a wolf response. Of course, none came. Only the distant murmurs of those slumbering nearby and the distant howl of coyotes celebrating life. But it no longer mattered. Snap looked at the silver moon shining above the tree line to the east. Mom would like what my journey has done to me, he said to the shining disk hanging in the night sky. Maybe you can tell her that I'm doing good. Tell her I'm okay. He paused, studying the glowing image. A wisp of a cloud passed over the moon. Tell her I like where I am. I like who I am. He crawled into the cave and lay down next to Ebony, knowing that his mother would have liked the charming wolf he'd found, and that she would be proud of Snap, her courageous alpha wolf son. And that's the end of the story of Snap's wolf's journey to find the mate. Captain Book, Captain Book. What is it, nitty long words? Captain Book, Captain Book. I like that story. I'm glad you like it. Everybody likes it. And but there are lots of stories down in the hold that are as exciting as Snap Wolf's journey to find a mate. So go down and get a book, come up and read, because reading is the greatest treasure. Reading books is the greatest treasure of all. Because with books you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you want to be anytime you want to do it. So get down and get a book.